Hi, I'm Ronald. I'm 34 this year and I'm from Singapore. My tipping point was a couple of factors. One, the first wake-up call was I thought I was actually relatively healthy. I did some blood work and I realized I've got high cholesterol and I kind of need to get that settled. As you know, I worked out a decent amount, like maybe 5 or 6 times a week. However, that alone does not keep it under control. The other thing was when I was actually practicing Jiu-Jitsu for this time period, I was never really known as maybe a guy who was relatively strong. I relied maybe on technique and maybe a bit of agility. However, I really wanted to build up that kind of strength, that kind of endurance, to bulletproof myself for the activity and do this for life. And I think this is probably the only way to do it, so I've signed up.
We initially ran through a health screen with Ron, and today we've just gone through the follow-up assessment to assess any progress he's made throughout 10 weeks. Ron improved his VO2 max on the second test. His VO2 max was already significantly high, so it's quite impressive that he's managed to further increase that on retesting. But more importantly, he's actually improved his fat burning efficiency. So he's now able to burn more calories from his fat stores during those low to moderate intensity exercise zones, which is an indication of improved efficiency, improved economy, and improved endurance performance.
When we started the journey, we were about 8 weeks out from your fight that you wanted to compete with. And basically, Ron's also never been and stepped into a gym before. So he's completely new to the whole process, completely new to the gym, weights and everything. So we kind of had to start from ground zero. So what we started, you wanted to cut the weight for the competition because you wanted to compete in a specific category. But then also we wanted to have a good enough foundation level of strength training. So we had to go through a lot of few basic movements. So that's what we spent the first few weeks doing, was just going through a lot of different movement patterns, learning his way around the gym, started really, really basic. And once we built that strong, solid foundation, then we started to move into a little bit more of a advanced training regime. We had to focus on his body recomposition, so targeting his nutrition was really important in this sense, because not only did he have to work hard in the gym and fuel himself for all the training that he was doing, which was 3 times a week with me and 5-6 times Jiu-Jitsu, but he also had to be cutting his weight. So it was quite a big challenge, and I'd say that was one of our biggest challenges.
It was amazing to have a goal in mind and train towards a purpose. So very happy that all the training done here had a functional benefit at the end of the day. The fact that I was able to train hard with Annika, being able to, of course, manage nutrition very well with UFIT, and also making time for the Jiu-Jitsu training because I had a Jiu-Jitsu competition coming up, and well, that was essentially our goal. And one of the biggest achievements I've achieved was actually placing a silver medal in my bracket, and I'm super proud of that achievement, to be perfectly honest. The result could have been better, but the performance-wise, the fitness did not fail me, not one bit. So all the conditioning with Annika, the strength training, all played a fantastic role in terms of getting that medal. And of course, nutrition with Pamela has been amazing. The weight cut was super smooth. I had energy to train every single day, twice a day. Yeah, no complaints there. And I was actually losing weight. So putting all that together, I think the entire challenge was essentially my greatest achievement in total. I couldn't think I would pull it off, and I guess the great team made it all possible. So thank you guys, really.